It's funny, I had a show and a nigga grabbed the mic, I be letting niggas rap. And he got on to just start rapping some murder, kill shit. And it was like, bro, no. Read the room. Like, I don't even, it ain't even about the room. It's like, that's not what we own.
Right.
It ain't cool. You feel me? And like, I've been growing as an artist to where like, I don't want to work if a nigga gonna talk about killing and shooting nigga. Cause to me, shooting a nigga who the same nigga as me ain't cool.
Right.
There's no cool part about it. I'm not impressed at all. You feel me? So, but we as a culture are really complicit in all behavior. In all, some niggas, like, a lot of niggas be knowing what's going on, but niggas don't say nothing. But, you feel me?
Some motherfuckers is the Punisher when they rap. You can either be entertained by it, but I don't think that in no ways should we be at the point where this isn't influential anymore.
It's not about just rap. It's like lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just rap.
It goes further than the records.
It's real. This is real life. Like some of these niggas really believe it, go do it, and die. Some of these niggas is like really taking your word and getting on drugs and becoming bound. Like, it's like the shit is real. It's bigger than the rap. You feel me? And when you become so complicit to the point, we just allow niggas to do and say whatever, and we keep showing up and we put them on pedestals and we embrace them and we celebrate it. And it's like, nigga, do you hear what niggas are talking about?
No, right.
What are we doing?
Right.
But we are very acceptive of everything.
Don't hate is the scapegoat to escape.
Man, that shit don't be hate. It's like, nigga, I don't want to hear about.
It's never hate. It's not to the detriment of the people that you don't want to hear murder, kill, death, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is what the answer to that, the cliche answer to that critique is you hate. You hate. You watch him. You don't want me to sell. I'm out here feeding my family.
That's the thing. And that's why I say our complicity is deep, because me choosing to not hang around a nigga who beat on a woman is not any type of hate. That's a nigga saying, hey, I ride with you, you're a human, but that's not how I rock and how I get down. I don't approve. I'm going to pull myself away. But we still hang and celebrate. And that, you feel me? It's a different type of culture that is being cultivated to where it's just like, niggas cool. Niggas cool with that. You feel me? And I get it, because it's like we grow up with niggas who do egregious shit. And it's like, that's my brother, that's my dog. But at some point in life,
you gotta say, I can't rock with that no more.
Like,
bro,
niggas,
I did.
That don't take care of their kids. I don't rock with them.
Right.
You can't come around me like you don't take care of your kids. Imagine like what you'll do to me.
It's because of the traits in the villains that we admire. And it's rarely the action of the villain. It's the trait. It's the bravado to buck the system. It's the bravado to get past and stand up.
There's a duality.
Yeah, you live.
There's a duality.
The outlaw life is always sexy.
I'll say a prayer with DMX, rest in peace. But then there were certain lyrics, so it was like, when you listen to it now, you're like,
got a daughter older than 15? I'm a rape. What?
Whoa. You're like, hold on, X.
I love
you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
what's
still
crazy
one of my favorite rappers.
Sometimes it's like, if it would have been one nigga who was like, hold on, holla at me. Like, bro, I had a session one time, and right before the session, I got a call. And I'm talking to the homie, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna go do this session. And the nigga just dropped some shit on me and was like, the whole session, it was fun. We went in the session and I couldn't get that balance because I'm like, I gotta go, I gotta holler. Like, I had to tell the nigga, like, I just heard this. If any of this comes to where it's like, no, this is real and we don't know, just know we can't do nothing. No more. Like, it's already, you feel me?
Right.
But most niggas ain't having that. And I get why they don't, because sometimes the conversation is like, you don't even want to deal with another nigga business, but I feel like when you do take those steps and have that, somebody got to say something at some point. It's like, bro, nigga, he dragging her down the stairs.
Right.
Like, nigga, somebody next to the nigga got to say something.
Right.
We just going to keep toasting?
Yeah. Something got to, yeah.
Shout out to D1. Out here doing the Lord's work.
Shout out D1. Hey, and they be mad at D1 for saying real shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, y'all mad at the niggas saying real shit. Niggas start calling them names and shit. He ain't saying nothing crazy.
At all.
At all.
At all. Ever.
At all.
And everything he says is to the benefit of you specifically. If you in this thing.
I ain't buying that shit, man. D1, I rock with you, bro, but sometimes you be picking targets.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely.
Be like,
I don't know though. But yeah.
Yeah.
It be feeling like that. But it's also like it's always in
He's
truth.
not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Even if he's picking and choosing. Okay, I'll say this.
He not wrong. That
Find
nigga
the
Ross
lie.
said put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
what?
That's a line.
Yeah.
That's a line. Yes.
He won wrong?
That's a
Yeah.
line.
It's like that's
line.
what niggas is complicit in.
You got when
It gets crazy.
When it comes to D1, my only thing is tell me where he's lying. Show me where he's lying, I'll shut up. Find me the lie, I'll shut up. I won't say shit else.
my
Show
guy
me
right
where
there.
he's lying.
Aries energy.
If he's lying, I got you. If that wasn't true, if the thing he said wasn't true, just show it to me.
And
I'll
that's
shut
the
up.
thing where it becomes difficult for people because it's our culture. And it means so much. Like, nigga, even me hearing that line and knowing where I am now is like, I grew up a Ross fan. Port of my nigga, more money mean more dough to blow. You feel me?
Right.
That was one of I looked so I could get my pen better.
Right.
But it's like, when you have the information, it's like, nigga.
I can't excuse that.
I can't
Right.
excuse
I can't
it.
excuse that.
It's like, nigga.
Right.
You can't unhear it.
You
Right.
can't even defend it.
Who the
You
fuck
can't.
think to
You really
write that? There's no nigga who thinks I'ma write this in a rap unless that's how you moving.
Right.
That ain't no line you make up. You don't write that one and be like, oh yeah, that was a fake line.
You either did it or you
Nigga, why would you do that? Why would you put that in for fake?
Right.
You feel me? But it's like, and I feel like D1 is just saying nigga.
She might have did it to him last week. You never know. I don't know.
You never know.
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
ridiculed for that.
But there is
You never know.
there is a
But that's the
duality.
thing is like, that's always
Like Sexy Red?
That's always our plight. I love Ross, so it's hard to even be like I don't want to crucify
Right.
nobody. You
Right.
feel that's literally the
Listen.
plight consistently. No matter how egregious the act is that a nigga do, we still be like, but that's our nigga. And that's the thing. Like, we got to get to a point where duality doesn't trump morality. Right?
I like that.
Because that duality will always exist. It's like, yeah, we like ass and we like counting cash and we like all that shit.
Right.
You feel me? But it's like, at a point, depending on where you going in life and what matters to you, it's like, why do you like that? Why do you enjoy that so much of all things? You feel me? Like, it becomes to get deeper. And when you start realizing the habits, it be nigga, you'll realize you a nigga that you should distance yourself from. Because if it was you with another body, you'd be like, this nigga,
right.
you feel me?
Like,
Sorry, but there's no duality to rape and pedophilia.
Ever.
Right.
There's no duality.
Ever.
it's true.
There's no duality.
No.
There's a hard line and
Right.
there's no duality.
No, the DMX shit. But again,
See? And that's
some
right.
chicks is into that. So,
Right.
I can't, you know what I mean?
Right.
You might have put it all in a drink, but she might have popped one before she drank the drink. You never know. I don't know. But I wouldn't make it sound like that. It does sound like a setup.
Still,
I feel like you need a shower.
It sound like a setup. I'm trying, Rick. I'm trying, but I don't think I could do it.
I love
I don't
Rose.
think I could do it, bro.
The fact is,
I got to die on that one.
And I think, and that's the thing. That's why I understand D1 when he like, I love them niggas because that's how I love Rose.
Right.
That doesn't change the matter of fact, but it's also like you don't have to narrow in on people. But is it narrowing in if they give it to you? Like when we just start having this combo, that line popped in my head. It's like, nigga, I can't. That's the shit that was given to me.
Right.
Again,
You was like, what?
if he's lying, it's only foul if he's lying. If he was making shit up to get at people, yo, that's foul. You just making shit up.
But what if
He's-
it's stopping niggas, you know what I mean, paper?
That's-
No.
That okay.
When you
And
do
again,
it
then we're back here. We're back
See?
here. Morality
Morality.
versus
Right.
you know we're hearing that.
Niggas know a nigga who like he beat and rape bitches and it's like I don't want to fuck up his paper though. Man,
Yeah.
fuck up that nigga life.
Facts.
Like, bro, this
Fuck that nigga up right
nigga
now.
is sick. You feel me? Like, you don't.
Fuck
but
that
we
nigga up
have.
right
That's
now.
how it be, and there be certain situations where I have to be like, damn, should I say something? Which is crazy when you know what's right and you still like, should I say something? You feel me?
I mean, real nigga shit. If you was in the hood doing shit like that, we not standing for it.
We not jacking that.
We not jacking that. You gonna get
You
your
know,
ass whooped.
That's not real though.
His people.
That's not true though.
Yeah, his
Cause
people,
some,
No. In
some
my
do.
hood, oh nah.
And
Certain
depending
niggas
on
ain't
who
gonna say nothing
depending
because
on
of
who
that.
he is in the hood, depending on who he is to these dudes, if he's feeding them, like
they
niggas
don't
Listen,
want to lose their spot.
Listen, a dude put his hands on his moms in my hood. We beat that nigga from the rooftop to the first floor.
Right?
Forget
And that's
about
one hood in America. You
Right.
feel me? There's thousands where that shit fly.
Actually, that's one block. You have no idea what's happening on the other block.
Yeah.
In the other house, somebody.
Nah, I dig it.
if the big homie is doing shit, I see a lot of people.
Right? But it flies
Look the wrong
because,
way.
like I say, we've indoctrinated some habits as like our culture. We like, nah, that's what we do. And it's like, nah, that ain't what we gotta do.
That ain't what we
But
gotta
we've
do.
indoctrinated as just like cool, like you know, seeing. And I be trying not to say bitch, but it's like it's ingrained. I was like seeing bitches shaking their ass is cool until it's your mama or your sister, and it's like that's somebody mama or they sister.
Right.
And it's the like no matter how they got there and how you got there, like all that shit be the same on a deep level, but we just be kind of on the surface, like bro. That
All right,
shit.
so at one point are you like, I mean, I mean it, but I know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean it, but I know it's wrong. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's your conscience.
yeah.
But
Some
at what
people
point do you
don't
say?
have.
Because there's certain shit that, yeah, I mean this. I know it's wrong,
Yeah, on God.
but don't fuck with me, and you won't have to find out. You know
On
what I'm
God.
No one is the villain in their own story. Everybody justifies what they do. Nobody sees themselves as the bad guy.
saying? And you know, I got a line I could call out on you, right?
Come on.
Oh shit.
Got my, I ain't trying to fight.
Yeah. I'm not.
You see what I'm saying?
I navigate my life so peacefully
Right.
that if you come into my world with that kind of energy, that gives me all the means because I've done nothing to you. If
Right.
I've gotten to this point, it would only happen if you was deserving and you earned it. That got the and I'm not trying.
I
I'm
agree
not.
with you.
I'm not. I'm sitting in the park enjoying my time.
But then there would be a little dude that I tell and that's locked up for responding a certain way. And I'd be like, you shouldn't have took it there. Dig what I'm saying?
I think there's levels to it. Like if that's your first resort, that's an issue.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Right.
I'm somebody who you have to go through so there's so much that has to happen
Right.
Before
for
you
any
get to that point.
man. You
Right.
feel me? But these niggas is like, bro, that's literally like you can look at a nigga a certain way, and that's first. You feel me? It's
Right.
a different means behind it.
But that's the duality. But depending, block rules. You on this block, you might think you could talk it out, but the people that live on that block ain't no talking. So do you adjust to the rules?
You
dig what I'm
You
saying?
adjust to the intention. You adjust to the intention. That's how I put it. You adjust to the intention.
Listen.
There are no perfect men in this world. There are only perfect intentions. I don't mean to. However, if it got to this point and I did what I needed to do to protect myself,
Right.
the fact is, I didn't come at you with malice. I didn't come into this situation with malice. Now, if you came into this situation with malice, I'm with bro. After this point, whatever happens after this, you deserve.
Right.
My conscience
Like
is clear.
a nigga pull up on you and and he like, I ain't trying to talk. I'm not gonna try to convince you.
Bro, and you
I'm not trying to convince you. You just let it, oh, you're not talking. Okay.
Now, the conversation doesn't need to be had
We next level with it.
The conversation doesn't need to be had between us. It needs to be had with him. Bro, what's wrong with you? Why is this the thing
Oh
you
no!
decide to
Once
do?
you say I ain't trying to talk, I'm not asking what's wrong with you.
No, I'm not.
I'm not trying to find out. Bro.
I'm not saying
We're
that's-
gonna find out later in the autopsy.
I'm not saying that's the part. I'm not saying that's the place where you talk. I'm not saying that's the place where you talk. But the people who are on that kind of time, you need to ask yourself why you like that.
Man, and all that change, like I say, the niggas who, like, I'm a nigga who I over communicate.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's like sometimes that just be what's missing. It just be a nigga who knew how to communicate missing. It wasn't even. It never had to go to the depth it went to. It was just two niggas who couldn't express what they was feeling towards each other.
Right.
It wasn't even that serious. It's rarely ever that serious.
Seldom, very, very seldom that is
it
that
ever
serious.
that serious?
Ever.
You know, but what it is it's a lot of other serious things going on in that person's head.
Mm-hmm.
That
Again,
just
that's the conversation.
pushes
Bro, what's
everything
wrong
into
with
the
you?
same category.
What happened? What's wrong with you?
I'm
could
telling
be
you, that
ego,
what's wrong with you? What happened?
Ego, pride,
Yeah.
obnoxiousness,
Yeah.
hubris.
Yeah.
There's all kind. But bro, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
But
I
a
don't want
lot
that
of
with
a
you.
lot of niggas don't know what's wrong with them, and like that line you just said, a lot of niggas is too prideful to be like, I don't want a problem with you. That ain't it. What you
Right.
dealing with ain't got nothing to do with me, right?
And a lot of dudes become braver if you think you don't want the
blood in the water.
They
Feel
think
like blood in the
they
water.
smell blood in the water. They can't see the killer whale doesn't want to bite your head off today. You know what I'm saying?